We were walking down the street, and I got this call. This number came up, and I thought, I don't know who this is, but well, let me answer it. And I got a phone call from Adam Montgomery, who had been in contact throughout the process with us. He said, I just wanted to call and let you know there was a problem with your DVD. And I was like, oh, no. And I said, what's that? And he said, it's fantastic. And we're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We were screaming. And then I turned to my editor. I'm like, Sundance, we're in. And she's like, oh my God. And we're in the streets of Soho screaming. I'm Karin Hayes.
And I'm Victoria Bruce.
And the title of our film is We're Not Broke.
And we are in the U.S. documentary competition. Our film, We're Not Broke, is the story of corporate tax dodgers. And when we first started out filming this, we didn't have any idea how prevalent this problem is, but we're losing about $100 billion a year in revenue.
It's something that we discovered in February of 2011. People were starting to protest about, so we began to follow them in their protests.
This sort of equitable tax equity, fairness, economic equality, you know, all these themes we're seeing now in Occupy, all these people were starting back in February with these little groups all around the country.
As I started to do the research and things started to reveal themselves about how this whole system is working and how corporations are able to get away with this, it was like peeling away layers for me. And I was starting to see, oh, this is like the larger context of what's going on right now, and this is one of the elements of it.
GE, Verizon, Google, Facebook, Pfizer, you cannot name a multinational corporation that isn't paying either nothing, next to nothing, negative amounts and getting money back. And it floored me. All the corporations fall back on is, we're not doing anything illegal. You know, well, of course not. You wrote the laws. You know, you pass them off from your accountants right to the hands of the lobbyists. They go right into the, you know, hallways of Congress, and they literally get their own laws passed. We have experts in our film that say, well, you know, slavery was legal. Child labor was legal. Women didn't have the right to vote, you know, so legal, is that morally right? And I think we have to totally change the way we look at things in this country. And our film really exposes how, you know, people can say, oh, these people on Wall Street, you know, Occupy Wall Street, they don't know what they're talking about. We'll show you what they're talking about. I mean, we really lay it out exactly how these corporations have completely co-opted our government, and we've outsourced our democracy to the highest bidder.